Blessings. This afternoon, assorted stories will be mentioned, including the latest update on 9-year-old Nikita Noel that was found lifeless in Hanover. So stay with us for all in detail. It is very important for you to watch the video throughout its entirety, all the way to the end. That is the only way you'll understand. So in the meantime, be reminded that if you're new to the channel and it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Intro. We soon forward. So again, as a reminder, please watch the video all the way to the end. That is where the important message is located at the end. On the case of 9-year-old Nikita Noel, the minor that was discovered lifeless in Hanover after she went missing, that alarm was raised when her regular routine was not synchronized with her daily procedures. This afternoon, Assistant Commissioner Clifford Chambers, head of the Area 1 Police, are giving us the latest update on the case. He says investigators are close to laying charges against the suspect, the relic, that is now in custody, in connection with illegal trespassing and the elimination of the then 9-year-old Esher primary student. The child's life was taken on Wednesday, February 1, while returning home from school in the Q district of Hanover. ACP Chambers says that investigators are making steady progress in the case, but still have some issues to be ironed out. Among the issues, he said, is the fact that several of those to be interviewed are juveniles, which means investigators must take particular steps to ensure the information obtained is admissible in court, meaning they have to ensure that it is acceptable and valid, so the judge won't abnegate the credibility of the information presented or provided. Be attentive.
They are closing in on the investigation, but because there are some issues that have to be ironed out, because some of the persons that we're looking to gather the necessary information from are juvenile, there's a particular course of action that must be taken to ensure that the information obtained is credible and can be part of the Crown's case, the statement, the file. So as it is right now, I do not want to give a specific time when charges will be preferred, but I'm confident that charges will be preferred on the persons who are responsible in a very short time.
The suspect in question was picked up shortly after Nikita's body was discovered, was found in bushes close to her home in the district of Q, Hanover. And yes, he was indeed a friend of the child's mother. And I have said this in many blogs before, but some women might think I'm generalizing. Well, yes, with the assurance of paranoia, which is not to trust, because really and truly, most of these relationships, some of you women sit comfortably in, thinking all is well. That man is not with you because he's in love with you as the mother. Your teenage daughter is and was the target. He has an agenda. He started the relationship with you only because he has an ulterior motive. The moment he found out you have a daughter that will soon become a teenager, he knows he has someone to manipulate and groom for his own personal benefit, his own personal use. He is not in your life out of respect or to exercise care in the sense of the development of your well-being as the mother. his partner. He is only with you out of patience. He is patiently waiting on your underage daughter to develop to an age where he can have his way with her after she passes the test, not her exams in school, but his grooming test. He's fantasizing from the moment he found out you had a teenage daughter coming up. He has an ideological plan that most likely will be executed. You understand me? So as a mother, check your daughter. Her stepfather is treating her too nice, showering her with gifts, surprises. She is not his biological child, so 99.9% of the time, he will not have a father's love for that child. A huge amount of that love is made out of desires of intimacy. He may fantasize upon her, believe it or not. He's fantasizing about some alluring ways in which you want to explore with your daughter. Because guess what? When you make some of the most important signs and pass over on your head, fly over on your head from time to time. Because look at this. Imagine someone not even want to mind them pitney. Feed them pitney when them breed a woman and get. Feed them biological pitney. Feed them DNA. Feed them blood. Him left him son for suffer and happily I spent on the next man daughter. So you feel like say, him go just mind the next man pitney so, a next man daughter, which is a stepdaughter to him, or she who has now become a stepdaughter. You can turn there. And because him see say, him can get benefit later to come, little from this a year or so, it'll go benefit him because he'll be grooming that little girl, that young naive child, to program the way he wanted her to operate. There's something that your daughter is not tell you. Him a teach her from she was a child to be secretive and keep secrets. It is and was for a reason. Him a give her extra lunch money. He want drive her in him own a vehicle to drop her off at school. Him no want she take no public transport. Him no want she take no PPV. Nobody feel like that because him care about her safety. A jealous, him jealous. A jealousy, him no want no other man to talk to her. Him no want a taxi man to sample it before him. Because why? Him a look and say, she a get big, so me have to protect her. But guess what? The sentence did not stop there. And she a get sexy too, That part there left back in her mind, but him just never say it. Because he don't want you as the mother to know that he's looking at your daughter in such a light. So when him say she a get big, so him have to protect her and ensure say no man now look her. Why him think say man a go want look her now and not then? Because sections of her body is now developed or in the process to become attractive to other men because it attracts him. And he could only see that because he is also watching her as she grows. So as her body gradually develops and moves from stages to stages, it began to catch his eyes. So eventually, he knows that she is now attractive sexually. So yes, when he looks at your daughter, he thinks sex. So he's protecting your daughter from men out of jealousy mixed with territorial control. And the reason why I use the word territorial is because to him, he's going to say that he's the one spending on her as a stepfather to a stepdaughter. So he will not allow a next man to come and steal a chance that could also be made available to him. So guess what? He's going to do everything in his power to protect his territory. That's why I'm a flare up so when he finds out that she have a little boyfriend. In her mind, he might tell himself say, him nah fat no fall for mongoose. So guess what? Him start take day off from work when he knows that you know they are the yard. And the only way that can be made possible is by spending enough time with the child by any means necessary. So when you as the mother see it got to a stage where him start walk past your daughter in a underpants alone, or because you and your daughter are take the same hood. Simple. Your daughter no have no manners to you, or because when him dip on top of your daughter, he might tell her say, feel her front tighter and it feel better than fear. So your daughter is now overly confident, overconfident in herself. Confidence a killer. And because she's young, she doesn't know how to control it. So she's acting it out, and it comes across to you and us as the public in a way in which we describe it and say she don't have no manners. But because she a take man. And 99% of the time are your man, her stepfather. Same place in the house. And right there so she pile up. Right there and then. So some of you ladies need to be more skeptical, smart and selective with these men you entertain around their kids, because them no want you. Couple man run through you already. Them only come around you because of your little daughter. You know, so you shape like SpongeBob. Top heavy, your top big and your body small. Them no want you. Them a look when your daughter say your daughter is much more young and refreshed. Fresh meat they want. So you were shaped like SpongeBob and shaped so bad. And I'm such a decent man in your life, or a man where you get up every day and look and say, I can't believe say me get a man like this. The man don't want you. He only in your life, your daughter. Your daughter that is growing. That's why I treat her so. I full her up a gift so. I treat her so nice. There's something that your daughter is not telling you. So believe it or not, sad to say, but it is the truth. And like I stated before, on this channel, you get the raw, undiluted exactness. So leave a comment and make your opinion counts down in the comment section. Blessings. Most importantly, be reminded that in order for you to get these news items on a daily, you need to join the family, and it's quite easy. All you have to do is make sure that if you are new to the channel and it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about what? Each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.